All right, there's a thumbs up. Good morning. Glad to see everybody in this April-like weather, but it is what it is. We'll make our way through it. Would you please rise if you're able for the invocation and the pledge? Gracious Lord and Heavenly Father, we do thank you for this day, and we thank you for once again allowing us to spend this time together. We pray, Lord, that you would be with our meeting today. May every thought, word, and deed be acceptable in your sight. We thank you, Lord, for the Springfield Masonic community and those who labor on our behalf. In Jesus' precious name we pray. Amen.
So will it be.
I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Hi, Jim. Hi, Marilyn. Better get in here, Marilyn. We're going to talk about your birthday. Well, we didn't have a very long list of birthdays this month, but we got 6. Marilyn is the 11th. Oh, you got a big party planned, Marilyn?
Always.
Always? Okay. David Perone is the 17th. Cindy? Cinda? Yeah. Hers the 21st. Richard Coleman, Danita Elder, and Larry Powers all have birthdays this month. That's only 6. That's not very many out of 130 or 40 people, isn't it? Oh, well, okay. David's busy. Joanne.
I got a lot today.
Huh?
I got a lot today. You better hold that for me because I have to go
I
through
can
the
do
book.
that.
Thank you. The first I want to say is about the Golden Wedding Party, and it's July the 22nd at 10:30 to 12 at the fair. If you call an RSVP, you will be have lunch and cake and entry into the fair and your parking. So I think that's a pretty good deal. Okay, second, I'll go through here. These are folders. Center pages are out on the table, but I'm just picking out the things I think maybe is more important. The USS is going to have a member orientation. So even the older people that have been there, this is good for the new people to go down, and they'll be Tuesday, July the 15th from 1 to 2. And they'll give you an orientation about the USS Center and take you on a tour. You need to register at the welcome desk. Okay, now I'd like to ask just a few questions. How many have already turned in your membership forms? Okay. How many of you actually go down and use the center? Because I don't know. I keep a master copy of who joins here, which I have about 70, but I never know if any of you actually go down and use the center, and I kind of like to know that. And then, let's see. Also, let me know if you have a way to go. I'd like to know that too. Okay. What do I mean by that? I mean if you have a car, if you still are independent and you still drive, or you need a way to go. Transportation either here or downtown center. Okay, let me see, Tom, what's next? Well, they have all these in line. Okay, the day trips. There's still openings for the Bratwurst Festival, the Ohio Presidents, Explore Northeast Ohio's Covered Bridges, the Fall Snooty Fox Adventure for the Women, and Scrooge the Musical at the Lockett Media Dinner Theater. Okay, let's see. I guess that is it, other than just remember that we have the resources for the caregiver support group, the stroke support group, and visually impaired support group. And I don't know if I should say this now, but I won't be here when you have new business or old business.
Okay.
I would like to put out a big thank you to Tom and the crew and the landscaping people who did our work. They were wonderful. They really were good, at least in our unit. They did everything. They did some things I didn't even think they would do. But I'd like for that message to get through. I did see Tom and tell him. So that's it.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, they were up in our neighborhood yesterday, working on the things. Seemed to be doing it. I think the guy was pretty careful what he worked on. That was impressive to me. I think he'd been around plants before.
You know what he did? I went out to the back because I saw him around in the back, and I opened the door and I said, "Could you just leave a few of those there?" And he says, "I know a weed from a flower." I said, "Thank you." He was the boss.
I'm not too sure I do anymore. I've either got a heck of a flower coming or the biggest weed in Clark County out there. I don't know which it is. I'm waiting to see if it's going to bloom or something. Thank you, Joanne. All right. June meeting minutes. We sent them out by email. Any corrections, observations, complaints, concerns, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Yes.
Correction to the minutes. You can hold it. Correction to the minutes. You may already know this, but Domino's now, well, it has been, every Tuesday at 5:30 in the Walter Frank Social Room. Every Tuesday, come on down. And down here at the bottom of the minutes, it's K Cobb, K-O-P-P, not K-A. Small thing, but names are special.
Everybody likes their name.
Yeah, that's all. Thank you.
All right. We got that. I got one. Under the old business, we talked about voting on our fundraiser again this year, and the minute said was voted to donate the dollar to the Employee Appreciation Fund. I don't think anything was said like that. I think we were talking about when this started, the first thing I wanted to request was a better donation to the Employee Appreciation Fund. I don't want anybody to think that we're going to give all the money to David and his employees.
Never happened.
Okay?
I sent the minutes to you 2 weeks ago.
I know you did, but that's okay. So, any more with this, with those corrections? Could I have a motion? I got a motion from Joanne, second from Raleigh. All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay,
Excuse me, Dave.
thank you.
I have one more thing.
Oh, she has one more thing.
Yeah, I knew I had all this learned. On July 29th, on a Tuesday, from 10:30 to 11:30 at Enon, they're having the Snacks and Fact, and the program will be driving safety for seniors. And I think we all think that we're good drivers, but I think if we go to this, that that you can pick up some facts or maybe something you're doing that you really shouldn't be doing, but you think you're doing okay. And you just need to register to call Tammy at the Enon Center, and the number is in the center page. If you don't have it, give me a call and I'll let you know. I think I'm done. Find something else.
All right, we're ready for the June Treasury Report. Mary?
Did you say huge treasurer's report? Okay. It was a very quiet month again. We had a deposit of $5 for the whole month. And that was from Walter Frank donations. And we're still willing. I can check to see if you've already donated $10 here. I have a nice list. And The only expense that we had, we've given Tom a check for $100 for the memorial fund, which has not yet cleared the bank. So our available funds, once that clears, $2,267.21. That's it.
Any questions of Mary? Could I have a motion to accept, please? Larry? Motion Larry Allingham, Steve, for a second. All those in favor? Thank you, thank you. Okay, now we're down to sunshine. Here you are again.
That's me.
You want me to hold it again?
That you can hold. Real quick, I sent 3 Get Well cards this month and 1 sympathy card. And that was, of course, for Joyce Helfrich, because Wendell died. And his funeral's this afternoon at 2 o'clock in the auditorium.
Yes. Thank you. Well, I don't see Betty, so I think we got a little report on what's going on with Walter Frank, so. Peggy? How you doing, Peggy?
Okay, this will be quick, I don't have much. We have Jerry and Patricia Seibel, who have moved into 26A Council, and Judy Sheridan will be moving into 28A Valley Drive. And that's it.
29A maybe?
29.
29?
29.
Did we introduce Linda yet?
Yes, we introduced Linda last month.
Okay, I couldn't remember.
Yeah, I think, right, Linda? Yes. I knew she was. I see her coming and going down there now. All right. So we've got off-campus lunches going on, and the sheet is out there for the men to go to Carrie, Jen, and Enid. And it was a full, Steve?
No, I think there's spaces left.
Yeah. I looked at it the other day and I thought it was there. Then the group on the 9th is going to Nick's in Xenia, and I think it's pretty full. It's full. And then David's going to the mall trip on the 16th. And I called Pam yesterday, and of course then the July sheet came out, and the ladies are going on the 23rd to Mongolian Grill down at the Greens, I guess. Has that list out there? I haven't seen it. It's not there yet. And it's a 5th Wednesday,
Yeah, the third that I haven't put out yet. We're going to the Dirt Dutchman.
that's what Pam tells me. You're going to Der Dutchman, and I think the last time you went, that one was full.
Yeah, that's a popular.
Yeah, it's a popular one. So plenty of trips, and some of them are full, and some of them aren't full. And if they're not full, you can still go. If they're full, I guess you put on the maybe list or whatever they call it. David?
Just leave this up here, I'll try it this one. All right. I don't think it gets high enough, does it? So I guess I do have to hold it. We do have a few things going on today. We've got, tonight, we've got the Champion City baseball game tonight. We'll be taking a bus there. I'm not sure if we're gonna go or not, because I know that field gets pretty wet and it doesn't, it holds water. So if it doesn't get rained out, we'll be going tonight. So Steve, you didn't sign up. You're not going tonight? Okay. Things that we've got coming up though, let's see. First, July 7th, I've got Fidelity Healthcare. They're gonna be here. They're gonna be in the auditorium. And we're gonna do, we used to do the, it was called Baseline Mobility Clinic. Remember that? We used to do with the Ohio Living.
Premier wants to try this. This is Moving Safely Clinic. So if you all could come to that, that would be great. They're going to show a little video on getting around safely. And then they'll do some assessments and see how you're doing. So that's going to be July 7th, which is Monday at 1 o'clock in the auditorium. I'll be pushing this for the people in scooters and the walkers and Scottish Rite on Thursday. So, but that does not exclude you guys. Guys, please come. Okay, it'll be a good learning experience. So please come to that. That's at 1 o'clock on Monday, July 7th. Next we have got a couple things going on July 11th. We have Coffee Connection. Tom, you didn't mention that, though. Did you, Coffee Connection? No?
I will.
Or you are? You want me to do it?
Go ahead.
Okay. Well, on July 11th, we have Coffee Connection in here at 1 o'clock, and we have some guest speakers. We have Brooke Simonson from the Resource Center and Becky Kaysen. Any guys remember Becky Kaysen, any of you that have been here for a long time? She used to work for the Resource Center, and she was actually had an office on this campus, which was very, very convenient for me when I needed help. And but she'll be here because she's back helping them. I don't remember what her title is. Is it a volunteer?
Well, Becky works on the volunteers and Brooks, I don't know what your title is. She's Central Ohio Outreach Coordinator.
Yeah, Brooke is the Central Ohio Outreach Coordinator. And you want me to do this too? Okay. I didn't bring any with me.
That's okay.
So.
That's okay.
But anyways, on Friday, July 11th, we have Coffee Connection. We have guest speakers. We have Becky and Brooke, and also Chrissy Zirkle will be here. She's in our sales department. She's in charge of all internal moves. She's going to describe what the differences are in assisted living. So it'll be very informative. So come to Coffee Connection. Then right after Coffee Connection, we're having our Cheeseburgers in Paradise at Margaritaville at the clubhouse. That'll be 4 o'clock. There is no fee for this one. Last year, or in the past, we've always charged $5 to get in this one, but the events committee had decided to not charge for this one. We will not have live entertainment, but we will be playing Margaritaville music and stuff. So. But check your flyer, check your July happenings for more details on that. And then later on that night, we're having movie night out at the Festival Green. Annette's got a big projected screen, and we're going to show a movie. I forget what the movie was called. I think they got it here.
No, it just says family.
There is a movie. Hold on a minute.
She told us.
Yeah.
She said the name of it.
I got it here. Hold on. Okay, movie night. It's going to have, we're also going to have popcorn and snacks and stuff like this. This is open to staff, their family, residents, family. You can, I would think you'd be able to drive your golf cart right up to it and be like a drive-in. I mean, I'm sure we're going to try and look into setting it up that way.
Bring a lounge chair.
Or bring a lounge chair, yeah. But the movie is The Wild Robot. You can Google it. I don't know anything about The Wild Robot. So it sounds like it's a family-friendly movie. So, but it sounds like a good time. We'll be outside, weather permitting, and that'll be over in the Festival Green. Stacy does have a couple entertainments coming. Got music with Jimmy Leach. That's Friday, July 18th at 1 o'clock in the auditorium. So that's coming up. That's on a Friday. And then Thursday, July 24th, we got music with Al Mahan. And that's on July 24th at 1:30 in the auditorium. Now, there's one other thing that's coming up. The Sprig Group. The Sprig Group's going to be doing a murder mystery dinner. It'll be in the clubhouse. It's Saturday, August 9th at 5 o'clock. This does cost. It's $50 per person. Okay? You're getting a catered dinner, and you're going to be entertained with the murder mystery. A few years ago, we did a murder mystery dinner, our events committee, we did it in the castle. Okay, we did it in the, we took the office out of there, the reception desk, and made it a little spooky. So, but that was a great time. So it's something like that, and it's gonna be in the clubhouse. You guys selling tickets to that this afternoon?
3 o'clock right in the hall,
3 o'clock out here?
right out here.
They'll be selling tickets at 3 o'clock out here, okay? So, and they can answer any more questions about that if you're interested. I don't know. So, but that took care of everything that I have. I got one other thing that I want to talk about, the garage sale. I put a sign-up sheet out there for Villa Garage Sales. To have a campus-wide garage sale, we need at least 15 of you guys to participate. I've only got 7 signed up. It's kind of hard to open our campus up for just 7 units, so I think we're going to probably be scratching the garage sale this year. Okay? Because it takes a lot to do to get that word out there.
Could you, I don't know if it would matter. A few people have said that they had hoped that they could have used that garage place. Well, they're cleaning that out now, so maybe they could, and that might.
Now, they're cleaning that out to have it knocked down. So
But-
I'm not taking that chance of,
Okay, but
No.
that's all I heard was if we
Yeah.
could only use that.
yeah,
okay.
well, I've already had, my transportation drivers have already emptied all their stuff out of there.
That's all, yeah.
So when you see that fence come up,
No
buildings
garage
are gonna
sale.
come down.
Yep, no garage sale, okay.
Okay, so,
Yeah.
yeah, we've got enough mess going on down there in the villas than to have a garage sale, I think, too. So, but, other than that, I think that's all I have for you guys. Anybody got any questions for me? I heard a couple of compliments about the landscaping, and, I couldn't believe how those guys were dressed last week in that heat.
Oh,
You couldn't even see their eyeballs. I mean, they had so much clothes on. I don't think I would have survived that. Yeah, Marilyn?
The Mystery Theater, I thought the tickets were going to be sold at the York Right this afternoon.
Today, here in the community center.
Yeah. Is it community or York Right?
it
It
says
said
York
York
Right
Right.
York
Center
Right was
Council,
canceled due to the funeral.
the funeral.
Okay.
Yeah.
They moved it up, they moved the location to here
Thank you, okay.
because of the funeral this afternoon.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, right. Good idea. Anybody else? Yeah, Gail?
Spring football pool,
Yeah. You,
selling tickets for selling spaces on that too.
oh, I remember that.
Yeah.
The football pool. Yeah. I got in it last year. Did I win one?
No, because you cheated.
I think I won one. Did I? Yeah, okay, yeah, okay, I'll get in on that too.
We're selling those too.
Selling those too? Okay, and that's for all the Ohio State and Michigan? No, good, good, because I thought that was silly. We don't want to gamble with Michigan.
$25 a box.
Okay, but it's for every Ohio State game though?
Yeah.
Okay, that's the way I would have done
Jerry
it too.
Mossberger has that.
Yeah, Joyce?
Is it too early to announce the casino trip that we were planning?
No, well, do you have it planned? Then yes.
No, you and I are supposed to get together.
Okay, we're gonna plan a casino trip to Dayton, the Dayton Raceway. Joyce got with me, told her we need to get together and get a date, and then we'll start planning the sign-up sheets and all that. Okay, so start saving your money for the slot machines. And now, if we wait till September,
Yeah, the race.
that's the live horses.
Lies.
They come in September. So,
Sounds
okay.
good.
So it'll probably be September, October.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay? All right. Marilyn, you already had one question.
Well, this is a more important one.
Okay.
My stove isn't working, and I left a message, Heather Cox, but I don't know if she'll get it because she's not around, right?
Well, she's back,
Oh, okay.
okay, but she wasn't here yesterday.
Okay, thank you.
She does have a health condition that she's dealing with, and we're trying to help her
Okay,
through
I
it.
left a message, so that's okay. I just didn't know what.
Your stove's not working?
Right.
I'll just put a work order into, this
Okay.
way it'll be on paper.
Do we still use that other, the newer?
Yes.
Okay. See, we can read my mind.
And you're at 21C.
Yeah, that's a scary thought.
All right, anybody else?
Hey, would you talk about that emergency form?
Oh, yeah. What'd I do with it? There it is. Well, Joanne's already left. She cornered me when I first walked in. We have the emergency medical form here. I've got them on my desk, and I meant to bring some today. I wish I would have. But if you need one, just get with me and I'll get it for you. If not, I'll have them at Coffee Connection. Okay? I'll bring them at Coffee Connection. What this is, it's a form that you put your emergency contact on, any medications you're on, any health conditions that you have. In case we call the squad and the squad comes, they look for this first. Okay? And you usually tack it on your fridge. Okay?
Do you have magnets that go with it?
No, I do not. You can buy clip magnets and clip it on your fridge. Maybe I'll get on Amazon, see if I can buy 1,000 of them.
Scotch
I don't know. Okay, so, but yeah, you just clip them on your fridge there, guys. It's very important. It really helps the EMS guys out a lot. All right? Because they look at me and they say, is she on medications? I said, you know, I got 180 of you guys. I have no clue. I'm sure she is. Anybody else?
We share them throughout the village, we share them.
Right. But this is a great thing to have. And I pushed this at the council last week at Scottish Rite, or last month, and I had this sitting right at my exit at my door, and I was supposed to bring those and I forgot. So sorry, Tom.
I told them, that's okay.
Yeah.
Those guys that wear the t-shirts, the sweatshirts and the hoods in the middle of 90-degree weather, that's because from where they're from, they're used to it.
Right.
And, or their heritage is. Are they gonna do mulching when they're done?
Mulching is in the plan, yes.
Okay, thanks.
But we have not finalized the contract on that, from what Annette told us.
They did a great job.
Yeah. Yeah. Mhm.
Weeds come right up back up.
Do they come? Yeah, I know it. My front yard's, my flower bed, yeah, they just keep coming right back up. And now all this rain that we got, yeah, so get out and, well, I don't want to tell you to get out and pick your weeds. Don't do that, so. Anybody else got anything that I missed or need to talk about? Okay, well, we got Coffee Connection be on the 11th, so we still, that would be next week then. So next Friday will be Coffee Connection. I'm sure Annette will have more updates on any construction that's going on. At least hopefully maybe we'll be able to narrow down when that fence is coming up. Okay?
Thank you, David. All right. Well, we're down to old business, and it doesn't seem to change much from week to week and month to month. We're still sitting down there, I'm still sitting there worried about the bylaws. I don't know that I'm worried about them. It's just a situation going on. We're still, I don't want to say we're waiting for an answer. It seems like we're not going to get an answer. Is a better way.
That pretty much covers it.
Is a better way to put it. So we might have to move on. And once again, the old business is the Christmas fundraiser, which we will be probably trying to start selling tickets around the 1st of October, the October meeting. Last year, that's when we planned to disperse the tickets, and COVID shut us down October of last year for a meeting, so we didn't have it. So that's still out there, and then I got it listed under new business, but I think I've mentioned it before, was the fall get-together. That date is September 20th, and that's when we hope this time we're going to have some new residents. It looks like we're going to have some new residents, but as we move forward and work on this, so that'll be September 20th, and the time has been set to from 3 to 5. Ohio State does not play that afternoon. So that's why we're out on that date, and there are 2 or 3 other things happening on campus that day, so, but we're in there right now, 3 to 5. Good Lord willing, I hope you ladies bring as much good stuff, because I about foundered last year. All right. Any more old business I've missed, or new business that you want to talk about?
Hey, Tom. I guess I have a public service announcement. Our pets, we all love pets, but when they're outside of our units, they need to be on the leash, and we need to clean up after our pets. Thank you.
That's a public service announcement.
Absolutely, it is. So there's a leash law, there's a leash rule for the entire campus, in or out.
Yes,
Yeah, as long as they're out, if they're outside your unit, they need to be on a leash, and you must clean up after your pets.
You know, David, we've been here 5 years, and I can't remember seeing a dog running loose.
I have.
Yeah.
Oh,
I have
yes.
too, so.
Oh, yes.
Well, maybe I'm gonna live right next to the fence, so we'll find out if they get trapped with a fence when we get there.
Tom, could I mention, I know everyone's interested in knowing where progress is being made, and if you don't go on Fellowcraft or Master Street, you wouldn't have noticed that the villas in 9, which is where Joanne used to live, they've taken the garage doors off and they are doing the rest of the stuff. They're working there today too. So deconstruction of those houses is beginning.
They were at 1 today too, taking garage doors off.
I think they had most of them off yesterday, but they have been deconstructing those for months. They have been taking stuff out of them and putting them into storage. But I did notice last night they had the garage doors down. I guess when I think about how expensive garage doors are, I wouldn't have thought they'd have been salvageable, but there have to be a lot of things in those units salvageable. I mean, we've already got a used microwave from one of them because our microwave gave up, and Bob brought us a microwave from some other unit, and I don't know whose it was, but it was the same one, it's the exact same. Didn't even have to change the mounting plate. So, Gail, do you want to still talk, or you want to talk about your things for spring?
Well, you know, I guess maybe to update on the football pool, we did say it's just Ohio State, and we'll know that day then their opponent. Those are the scores that are used, and that day we know the winner. We don't have to wait on Michigan to play. The dinner theater Dave already talked about, and we are going to be here in the community center today from 3 to 5 selling tickets.
Oh, I want a ticket on the Ohio State. I got my money back last year, so I'll try it again. Kind of interested in the mystery dinner also, but we'll find out. All right.
I got one more thing, Tom. Just an FYI, I know we've all talked about it, the distance to the bathroom now. If you think you need to go, please go. Don't wait. And I'm serious, folks.
If there's a rush at the end of the meeting, there'll be a line.
Tom?
Yes, Raleigh.
Could we get Sheila's address if we want to send a card?
Get whose address?
Sheila, the one that takes all of our pictures around here, broke her arm.
Oh, she did?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
She broke it that Saturday morning of the air show in her
Really?
garage, loading stuff up, rushing to get to the air show, and she had a little fall.
And she didn't mention it.
All right, sunshine.
You know what you could do? is just get all the, if you want to send a card, just get it to my mailroom, and we'll get them all to Sheila.
Okay.
Okay, we'll
Get them up to Mel?
we'll send them through the corporate office, and they'll get
Yeah.
What's your mailroom?
the mailroom in York, right?
Mel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the corporate picks up mail every day. Yes.
Tom Molinar had surgery last Thursday.
Who?
Tom Molinar,
Yes.
ground supervisor,
Yes.
on his leg, so.
Okay.
I'm sending a card to him also.
Yeah, Tom, everything went well.
Good.
I texted him this morning to check on him, and he's just a little bored right now. He's icing his knee up, and he's doing okay.
Anybody else other than
That
grounds?
was Tom Molitor, our grounds guy, our grounds, head of grounds.
Well, we know another one of our residents,
One of our PAs.
Jim Oliver.
Yeah, I've got him.
Got him covered? Okay.
He's up in, Rick's third floor.
Yep. He's hard to see. I went down twice to see him, and then next time I saw him, he was up in the York Right lobby, so I guess he was a busy guy. Anything else? Or you're easy. Ma'am, I'm sorry, I do not know who you are. You, Cindy? Right here.
Loretta Daniel.
Okay, I don't know who you are. That's what I said. I don't know, I don't remember seeing you here very often.
Until our meeting.
Well, we're glad you're here.
She does the center table.
Pardon?
Yes, she decorates.
She does the center table.
Oh, my, you do nice work.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, I've taken a couple of those pictures.
Okay,
I got them on my camera.
getting ready to change it.
Are you?
Red, white, blue.
What's the theme? Oh, 4th of July? I'm ready. I got a red, white, blue tie-dye shirt I'm gonna be wearing it Wednesday. Bought that sucker for the 4th of July. And for Leslie, I don't know, maybe I'll get something thrown at me. Welcome. Glad to see you. I don't remember ever seeing you here.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't get around much, David. Lead a sheltered life down there in Sea All right, anything else? Absolutely. Hi, Connie. Could I have a motion for adjournment? Got one from Bruce. Second, Joanne. All those in favor? Aye. See you next month. Have a good time.